Hey guys, back with Driving with Melanie. I am in Roslyn another day this summer of 2026, and I was thinking about how people think that Roslyn is just plain old unaffordable. Roslyn schools are out of reach, Roslyn is unaffordable, can't do it. Well, I decided I am going to show you a little bit of a preview of the area that we are getting a new listing in, so that way you can see how Roslyn actually is affordable to get into and move up in. A lot of people do move up in the Roslyn community, in the Roslyn schools. So here we are. I'm going to be giving you a tour. We are on Roslyn Road, turning onto Lincoln Avenue, which is essentially the street that leads up to the Roslyn Railroad. So if I continued going on Roslyn Road, it would take me into the village. But what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you how to get to, this is the Roslyn train station, which you could see right here, and take a look at where we are going. We are turning left onto Warner Avenue, and there's a new building here. They've got some shops at the bottom. It's a rental building, and we're passing the firehouse, which you can see some of, and now we are going down. So you could see we're not too far. We are going into Roslyn Heights. This is essentially the historic area of Roslyn Heights to our left, which you can see a sign there. So in the historic district, you really have to adhere to the rules of keeping the house looking the same, that kind of thing. So right now, we are at the Roslyn Gardens Co-op in Roslyn Village. So here we are at Roslyn Gardens, Village of Roslyn. So you'll see that there is street parking up ahead here on your right-hand side. So that's good to know. There are buildings that are part of the Roslyn Cooperative here on the right-hand side. Just gonna kind of have someone behind me. And there are buildings on your left. I am going to be going straight and show you essentially what we've got here. So there is street parking all the way around. You've got covered parking through Roslyn Village. The chalet, which is another rental and purchase area, is to the right, which you saw the sign. And then there is the Roslyn Gardens. On the right-hand side, there are spots. So if you're lucky enough to get a spot, you can get a free spot in the village. I mean, in the Roslyn Garden Apartments, which I have gotten one of right now. So I'm going to be backing in to that spot, and I'm gonna get out and show you a little bit about Roslyn Gardens. Hey guys, so I am in the Roslyn parking lot of the municipal lot, and you'll see it right here. Essentially, when you live in Roslyn Garden Apartments, you are going to be parking either in the parking of Roslyn Gardens, which you have to be on a list to get a spot for, or you are going to come and pay at the meter, which is a long-term meter, a money meter, which they didn't always have. It was quarters for a long time. And this is by the village. So essentially you have to go on a list and wait until you're called up and you get a spot. But essentially you are going to have parking either through Roslyn Village, or you're going to get it, or I should say Incorporated Village of Roslyn, or you're going to get it through Fairfield, through being online and waiting. So I'm just gonna give you a little tour of what we're close to. So I'm gonna turn the camera, so I'm gonna start a new video. So, like I promised, we are heading out of the parking lot of Roslyn Gardens, the village lot that I was in. And I am going to be going back a little bit different than what you saw. So, I'm leaving Edward Street, and I am going to be making a left on Warner Avenue. I'm going to tell you the mileage that it takes to walk to the train, or drive to the train, or roll to the train, however you want to get there. Let's see. So, Roslyn Historic is on the right. On the left, we've got some other buildings. We've got Sun Harbor Manor, a rehab facility, and here we are. We passed the firehouse again. Now we're passing this rental area where they have rental apartments, new ones, across from the train. Here is the Roslyn train station, which you will see right here on my right-hand side. Lincoln Avenue that we turned on to get here was here. And basically, we are less than 2/10 of a mile. Now, on this right-hand side, you've got great places that you can go to. We've got Vienna, which is on Railroad Avenue. And then we've got this 7-Eleven that a lot of people go to. Sorry, I have my iPad in a case. And then we've got Yummy Gino's Parlor Pizza and Nail Gallery. So right now we are heading back to Roslyn Road like I was telling you. And I'm going to put down my screen so that I can drive. And I am making a left turn onto Roslyn Road. So as I go on Roslyn Road, I am going down the hill of Roslyn Road, and I am going to be entering into Roslyn Village. So I am going to tilt my camera to the right-hand side. Yes, I'm going through a yellow. Basically, this is historic Roslyn Village. You've got the pond over here with the homes. So you've got some historic properties on the right, which you'll be seeing. These are offices on Main Street. I think therapist offices. Here's the park. I will come back around this way, I promise. But essentially, you've got the park on the right, and you've got these historic, cute little homes on your left. We're going to be coming out this way because that is the way to the library. So I'm going to put my camera again here on the top here. So you've got all these great historic homes. They're allowed to be altered inside, but not on the outside. And we are approaching the clock tower. So right in 2/10 of a mile, we will be a mile out of Roslyn Garden Apartments. So we're not even a mile away. So you've got a lot going on. Here is the Roslyn Clock Tower. I'm going to be making this right-hand turn. We've got Time Restaurant over here, number 8. We've got the Roslyn Theater. You've got Hendrick's Tavern right across the street, which you'll see over there. And here we go into the village. So this is Lumber Road. There's shopping down this way and apartments. And then this is Main Street. So we are looking at shopping. We've got municipal lot parking this way. And then we've got all these yummy places. So we've got delicacies, Gatsby's Landing, all different places. Jill Scherer. We've got the ice cream store. We've got pop-up bagels and the historic bank. So if I went to the left, I would continue and I would go to like Kotobuki and our office, our Berkshire Hathaway office, Diane's Bakery. But I really want to drive you through and show you what it looks like going around. I'm so sorry if you're getting motion sick. But anyway, here we go. So I am kind of just behind the, sorry. I am behind the pond, which is on my right, and we are going to stop ahead, and I am going to pass the Roslyn Library. So here is the Bryant Library and Jerry Park. We're going to go through this entrance here. So this is the Bryant Library. We are a little bit over a mile. Here's the parking for it. Oops. And here is Gary Park. You got the duck pond here. We've got over this way. You've got the water, you've got town. And they're doing a lot of historic restoration here. And as you see, people are out enjoying the park. And there are fabulous properties that back this park. So it's really quite beautiful. Kids riding bikes, you know, landscapers. There's a pool back here with that fabulous house. And here's where I told you we got the park, and we're coming out to go back onto Roslyn Road and Main Street. So here I go. I'm up here and I am making the left. So there's the park again on my left, and there are historic properties on my right, and I am heading out of the village. So as you see, there are really some great places to walk to drive to roll to, whatever it is. You are going to enjoy Roslyn, and this is such an affordable way to get into Roslyn by starting out in a Roslyn Garden Apartment. I will continue in a moment. So now as I head out of Roslyn, I'm going to show you what is on Roslyn Road. Basically, when you are in this Roslyn area on Roslyn Road, you are situated between exit 37 on the Long Island Expressway and exit 39. We just went under the train tracks of the Roslyn Station. And we are heading back towards Roslyn High School, which you will see on your left. Roslyn High School is right across from Lincoln Avenue, which is the road that we took to get to Edward Street. As you see, you're going to see we have a sign heading to the LIE in 1/4 mile. You've got gas stations, you've got little shops, you've got restaurants, and you've got some killer shopping. So we've got Trattoria di Mayo, which is an excellent Italian restaurant. Now this is a part of Roslyn Heights you'll probably find the most inexpensive homes in the Roslyn schools. These homes go to East Hills Elementary School. There are 2 elementary schools. This is Mims. Mims is a restaurant. They have a happy hour that I used to go to when I lived here. And here we go. So we're heading towards the LIE and the Northern State Parkway. You can basically do either. Right now, at the spot that we are at, we could go to the Northern State if we continue straight and get on over there. We would pass what is it, Holiday Farm, which is like my favorite shopping. It's a little place. It's kind of a sea town. That's Salon Main. A lot of people love that hair salon. Here's another gas station on the right. That would be heading westbound on the service road. We're gonna head eastbound on it because I live east and I'm starting to head home. But I just wanted to show you the shopping center that lies ahead. If you take a look under that no left, you can kind of see a Dunkin' Donuts. Past that is a pharmacy that delivers. You've got Randy's Hardware, you've got Carvel, you've got a flower shop, and you have another pizzeria, which is Carlo's Pizza. Carlo's Pizza originated in Port Washington, and they opened up a second location now in Roslyn. And if you look even further, which I think you could see the green awning, that is Holiday Farms. Holiday Farms is, you'll see it. I don't know how to get you to see it past this guy ahead of me. But essentially, Holiday Farms is a little tiny shopping center, tiny grocery store. And they have all these specialty items. So if you wanted like gluten-free pasta or anything. Oh, and this Dunkin' Donuts happens to be kosher. That's not, easy to find these days. So for those of you that are kosher. Also, I have my camera tilted to the right because we're going to be passing the Roslyn Middle School. So here is the Roslyn Middle School. And it's right back over here. Behind the Roslyn Middle School is Temple Beth Shalom. And it's kind of funny. A lot of the kids during middle school, when they go to Hebrew school, they go to Temple Beth Shalom, and they walk there from Hebrew school all together, and parents don't have to drop their kids. So a lot of people are members of that synagogue, and that is a nice, easy way of getting your kids to Hebrew school without having to take them. So another thing that the Roslyn schools, or the Roslyn area, I would say, would have to offer is that the Sid Jacobson JCC has programming that kids can get busing to from East Hills and Harbor Hills School after school hours. They have buses that run there. So I am heading up to exit 39 Glen Cove Road. And once I do that, I am going to sign off. So I hope you liked seeing how Roslyn is affordable. I will give you a little hint about my newest listing that will be coming on. It will be coming on for August 6th and 7th. We're going to hold open houses. And the apartment is a 1-bedroom. And guess what? It is listed for under $300,000, which, yes, it sounds unbelievable, but it is.